Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. One of the questions that I usually get is, so what do you do when you realize that your analysis is wrong? Let's face it, sometimes I don't know whatever you're using to trade, whether you are using Fibonacci, whether you are using moving averages, whether you are using MACD, RSI, whatever you are using. Sometimes things seem to align and it seems to be a perfect trade. However, the moment you place your trade, things don't go your way. How many times has that happened to you? It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. Trust me. There is no 100% guaranteed trading strategy on this earth. There is no 100% win rate with any system on this earth. If somebody promises you 100% wins or 100% winning strategy, they are probably lying. Every trader at some point they take a loss. So what do I do when I do take losses, when those bad trades do happen? Because they do. So how do I react? Let's get in the video. By the way, if you are new, please consider subscribing so that you do not miss future videos. Like this video, that's the only thing that you can do for me. You can just like the video. Otherwise, everything that I give out here, I give out for free. I don't sell it. I don't sell the information. You don't buy anything from me. Everything that I give you is for free. So go ahead and just like the video. If you are looking to download Forex robots, indicators, books, and the sort to use in your trading, there are links in the description, box below. Visit those links and see if you cannot find what you are looking for. Let's get back to the video. So, what do I do when I realize that I am wrong? First of all, let's do this. This is just an example. Don't read too much into it. It's just an example. So let's say I saw price playing around here and then it eventually broke through, and obviously because I trade zone to zone, probably I'm expecting price to do this, to continue what going to the next zone, but instead we got that. You get the point. So this video is about what do I do in these scenarios. What do I do in those scenarios? What probably should you be doing when you realize that your trade has gone completely the opposite way and it's not what you had analyzed or anticipated? So first of all, let me just delete this, and let's say, so that things are clear on the charts, let's just have these lines. Let's put a line as our entry there, and that's a sell. That's a sell trade. Let's say we sold. That's a sell trade, and whatever we sold, that's a sell trade. And obviously, let's make this our target. And importantly guys, you cannot trade without a stop loss unless your uncle has the 4 trillion of the 6 trillion that's moving the market. Always trade with a stop loss. Despite the confidence that you have in your strategy, always have a stop loss. The thing about stop losses is, well, for sometimes you might not see them on my charts because sometimes my stop losses are mental. I actually know when enough is enough and I need to get out of the charts. And so always have a stop loss. That's the first thing when you are trading. The moment you place your trade, The moment you place your trade, have an idea of where the target is, and importantly, have a target, a place where you say enough is enough. I need to get out of the market when things do not go according to plan, because sometimes they do not go according to plan. Okay, so what do I do when I realize that I am wrong? And price, let's put price in gray or black. Gray. I didn't want to change this one. Okay, let's just do this, and so let's turn this into lime. Okay, that's our entry, and the gray line is going to be our price. So we sold, and for some time price started moving what in our direction, and we started what salivating. Normally though, when price has moved so much of this point, I would probably have moved to break even already, just to break even. Whether it comes back and hits my break even, it doesn't matter to me. Then I was wrong. But if it continues what going my way, then I know this is a risk-free trade. But now let's give a scenario where I had not moved my break even, to move my stop loss to break even. Let's say my stop loss is still there, and price did give me something, and I was like excited, and I closed my charts, and then I get a notification that, because I do use notifications, watch the videos on this channel, price is actually going back the other way. The profit is now negative. What do I do in that scenario? So what I usually do is, that's where I actually use partial trades, partial positions. That's where I also use partial positions. For example, let's say this entry, this sell entry, the line was a standard, it was a standard lot. It was one standard lot, two standard, whatever you guys are trading. Let's say it was a standard lot. And then I noticed that price is actually moving against me, and I actually start sweating, because I'm looking at the money that I'm probably losing. The mistake that people actually do is usually to just let it come all the way and hit their stop loss. That's the mistake that many people make. What I do is, usually when we are at a point of no return, I can definitely see we are at a point of no return. There is probability that this move is going to come and hit my stop loss. At this point, where price has come to this point, I actually close 50% or 70% of the standard lot. I actually close it and leave that 20%, 30%, 50% to see whether something happens and price actually reverses. So my recommendation is actually around 70%. When price is moving against you, at some point 50% towards your stop loss, close out 70% of your position. Leave out the rest to see if it can come and hit your stop loss. If it does, then that's fine. It's only 30% or 20%. What it means is, instead of losing a whole standard lot at the stop loss, you are reducing the actual amount of loss when you close out part of that losing trade at 50%. before it hits your stop loss. You understand? So instead of losing, say, $100, for argument's sake, instead of losing $100 when this when price actually comes to the stop loss, you actually discover that because you closed out 50% of that losing trade, the amount that eventually hits your stop loss, you've probably reduced your loss to probably $60, $50 instead of losing $100. That's what you do when you discover that you are wrong. First thing. Second thing, most important, what you need to do when you're wrong. What you need to do when you're wrong is after your stop loss has been hit and the trade did not go your way, despite all the stars aligning in your favor, things did not go in your way. What you need to do is actually to review. Go back to the trade and actually review the trade. What happened? Was it news? What really went wrong? It's important that you learn from your losses so that you do not repeat them in the future. It's important that you learn why this happened so that if it makes you money, you continue doing the same thing. If it doesn't make you money, you check it out of your trading strategy. So this is how I trade. This is what I do when I discover that I'm actually wrong. I hope this helps you, and if you have other tips, please leave them in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Until next time, bye.